Hey guys, Paul Counts here. I am so excited to be here on this very special webinar event, and I am over here in the United States, and I am so thrilled to be Long's special guest for today's webinar training. Long let me know that he won't be able to make it right away. He'll be here in just a little bit, and so I'm very excited to share some great information with you on information marketing and a little bit about my business. And again, I'm so excited to be coming to Vietnam next month. So Long will be joining us here shortly. If you can hear me, if you can go ahead and just say hello or type something in the box, then I will know that you guys can hear me okay. Hello, 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 seeing lots of highs. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Excellent. Very, very good. So I will get started with my training. Long let me know that he will be joining me towards the end. So he asked that I share some very, very good training with you guys. And so he's in a seminar right now trying to finish that, and then he'll be joining us. But I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to share some really good information. So we will be joining you guys again at the end for some questions and answers, and be here to help you guys with any questions that you guys may have. So let's go ahead and get started here, and it's going to be a great session. So thank you again for joining us. I'm so excited. All right, and we have it recording for you guys, so we should be able to get started here shortly, so it should be very, very smooth. All right, perfect. Sounds good, guys. All right, so I'm going to jump in here and we will get started. All right, so we're going to be talking today a little bit about my business, about how to launch your info product empire. So I am a big fan of information products as a tremendous way to make a lot of money online, and so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So I'm about to show you guys how you can get results like this. Multi-million dollars in sales of information training products and programs. So I'm very excited to teach you guys my system for doing that. All right, so here we go. So the next thing, so who out there would like to earn an extra 6 figures with information products? I have a system that can teach you to do that. So here's a little bit. This is my my wife and my kids. So this is my family, a little bit about me before I jump into this session here, and kind of give you guys a short little overview of how I got started in business. At age of 13, I actually started selling t-shirts. So I started selling t-shirts for a company, and that was where my internet business journey started. That was 18 years ago. So I've been doing this for quite a while now, and that was 18 years ago when I started my internet business journey. So at that time I was doing marketing for this company, and they got a website and they said, you learn how to market this website. And so I did that, and that led to a big breakthrough in my business because the owner of that company also had a coffee company. And 10 years later, he saw how good I was with his apparel company, and he said, I would like you to sell my business for me. So at age 23, he asked me to sell a business. Everybody that is a business seller, they said, oh, you cannot sell this business, you know, in any length of time because you don't know what you're doing. He gave me 30 days to sell it, and we sold it for $780,000 US in 28 days. So at the age of 23, I learned that you can do anything that you put your mind to when it comes to business, regardless of what anybody else says. So it's been a really, really good principles that I've learned. I also had a radio show, a business radio show in the state of Oklahoma, and it was a great opportunity to teach my knowledge to many people in the United States, and it was a great experience. In 2007, I created my first digital training program, and I started building my email list, and I've used this concept to sell millions of dollars of info products. So is that something that you guys would like to learn how to do. Sell millions of dollars in info products online, millions of dollars of digital services and products on the internet. And I'm seeing lots of yeses and excitement. That's good. So I was also a paid sports writer. So I've done a lot of amazing things throughout my journey, which has been very, very special. And I'm just going to jump in. One of the main reasons that I do what I do, and same the reason Long likes to do what we do, is we like to be with our family. We like to provide for our family. And that's what's so important about this business. And so I'm so happy to be sharing this with you. So I want you guys to be able to live life on your terms. I want you to be able to pursue dreams. I actually was able to produce a feature film, so a movie that's going to hopefully be in the cinemas here in the United States. And I was able to work on a project such as that because the internet business gave me that freedom to do that. So it was a very special opportunity to do something like that. So before I jump in, one of my favorite quotes that I like to share with people is I like to tell people that money loves speed. So that means everything I teach you, I hope you're taking good notes, and I hope you're willing and ready to take action, because I firmly believe that if you want something bad enough and you take that action, money will follow that action. And so I always tell people money loves speed. That means money wants you to take action. So now it's time to talk about ClickBank, JVZoo, and info products. So ClickBank, JVZoo, and info products. So right now, that's actually some ClickBank gear. I'm actually coming at you from Boise, Idaho, which is the headquarters of ClickBank. And so I'm here working on a very special project. And that's, again, the beauty of the internet, is because I can just fire up my computer because I have an internet connection, and we can talk all about ClickBank and help you guys, even though I'm not necessarily at my home or at my regular office. So this is ClickBank. ClickBank is a very large internet retailer. So they've been providing a platform for entrepreneurs and people that want to make a lot of money, ways to sell their knowledge and information online. They've helped hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs create, manage, and sell your digital products. So those are your ebooks, how-to videos, audiobooks, all those products from a variety of different niche markets. They have over 30,000 sales per day. So that's over 30,000 sales per day across 190 different countries. They are a big company with a massive vision. So they are there doing some amazing things to help further their brand and go further. They've been in business for 17 years. They have an army of affiliates. So that means they have an army, a large number of people, over 250 or several, like it's over 250,000 different affiliates that are signed up through ClickBank. And so that means when you launch on ClickBank, there's already affiliates that are ready to sell your products. And that to me is so powerful, because you can launch a product and have access to a lot of different people that you can actually start selling your products to. They have a marketplace that's positioned for long-term growth, and they have affiliate tracking, hands-free payments, so that means you don't have to worry about any of the messy tax stuff. The great thing about ClickBank is that even if you're in Vietnam, you can actually sell on ClickBank. I'm actually here at headquarters. They were very excited when I told them about that I'm coming to Vietnam. They were very excited to hear that at ClickBank, and they're very excited because they know that you can actually sell in Vietnam through ClickBank as well. So they're very excited that many of you guys are also learning about ClickBank. They also they have a very good platform for what I like to call the solopreneur. So that's those of us that like to work for ourselves and not necessarily even have a big team, but you can also have a very large team and have a very big business as well with ClickBank. And so you can be a small entrepreneur and make a lot of sales, or you can be a big business and still use ClickBank. So ClickBank provides such a great opportunity to sell millions of dollars online. They have very comparable rates to services like PayPal and other places like that. I personally like them better because it gives you a better chance to sell your information. So they also have really good support for you, and so they're a really good organization. So just because of time constraints, there's a lot of content to cover here, and I want to jump into how to get niche markets. I'm going to skip through some of these, but one of the main reasons that I love ClickBank is that they make partnerships very, very easy. So that means that I can create information um, products and with other people that have knowledge and information that I do not have. So the selling of information products is where you sell your knowledge and your, training courses online. So that's what we're talking about here within ClickBank. And so I can do a split with my affiliate partners. So I could partner with somebody else like Long, for example, and I could say, hey, let's create an information product together and let's sell this information product and let's sell it online and reach a lot of people with this product. And so I can do a split with them to where the money is split automatically, and it makes the partnership very, very easy, and ClickBank allows for you to do that. You can also pay people to recruit affiliates, and they only get paid if those affiliates make sales. So there's a lot of different ways that ClickBank can help you grow your business. They, again, like we talked about, global payment processing. So that means you could be in Vietnam with your business selling information products and actually reaching people and selling to people in the United States. Does that sound good to you guys? Do you like that? Does that get you excited? So you can also sell in multiple languages with ClickBank. So if you want to create your products in Vietnamese, ClickBank supports that, and they give you that ability. And so that's why I like to call it a global platform, and that's why ClickBank is so amazing for that. So another thing you can do is you could take the same product and translate it into multiple different languages. You could have an English version and a Vietnamese version of your products if you chose to do that. And that would actually double your chances at sales. So ClickBank, this is a little picture of their marketplace. And so this is where affiliates can find your product. So this is where you can go into the ClickBank marketplace and you can actually find your products. So you can find products. You got categories over here. So if I had a product teaching people, for example, let's just say teaching people how to eat better, or how to eat right, or how to have a better diet, you could have a product over in the health and fitness space over here. So that's what it looks like within ClickBank. You can click on that and it'll actually expand. And so if you go to ClickBank, you can go to their affiliate marketplace there and find what this picture right here that I'm showing you. Again, you can do profitable joint ventures with people. I've made millions of dollars in sales over the years with joint venture partners, much in large part to ClickBank's JV feature that they have in place. You can keep track of affiliate IDs. They can set AWeber. You can pay your copywriter. So there's all kinds of ways you can actually get creative, and using ClickBank as well to do a lot of things. So I'm going to skip through this part here and talk about a little bit about my info product partnerships that I have and things that I'm doing with people, because I want it to hopefully give you guys some ideas of ways that you guys can start selling information products online. So I have some different training courses. I believe in multiple streams of income. So multiple streams of income means I believe in having several different ways that people can sell on the internet or sell different products, because I believe that if you have multiple ways that people can purchase from you, you're going to have a better chance of selling something online. So I partner with many different people. So I've got what the brand name The Real Guys, and so that's myself and two other internet marketers here in the States, and we have a product together. I'm doing a big launch with a friend of mine named Paul Evans, and we're launching a big ticket product together. I did something with somebody in the furniture space a while back. I have a fitness training program that I'm going to be bringing to ClickBank shortly, an eBay auction course with a friend of mine. So he taught people how to do eBay. I don't personally know eBay myself, but my friend's an eBay expert. And so my friend's an eBay expert, so I was able to partner with him and say, hey, let's team up because you are really, really good at eBay. I'm really good at info products and list building and affiliate marketing and selling everything else online. So let's team up with your knowledge and make something happen. I worked with a professional baseball player. So somebody here in the States, baseball is very, very popular here in America. And we talked about hitting a baseball. And we talked about, how to be a better baseball player. And I'm not a baseball player. I can't teach that, but I can find people that have that knowledge. And because I can follow my 9-step system that I'm about to reveal to you guys in this webinar, I am able to go out there and reach people and find people for these partnerships. And so it's very, very powerful how that works. I also launched some stock footage. And so what stock footage is, it's like the videos that you see that play sometimes in the background of certain internet videos that people use to market online. So I went out there and I worked with somebody that could film that used his camera to film that, and then I sold that online. I didn't have to film it, but I can just connect with people because ClickBank allows me to have info product partnerships. So there's a lot of different ideas here that I wanted to share with you. If you know how to set up a sales page, which I'm going to talk to you guys about how to make your first info products here. I can't unfortunately go into how to set up your sales page, but I can talk about finding the right niche market for you, and we'll talk about sales copy in this training. But if you know how to recruit affiliates, you can be in business to where you can find anybody with knowledge and you don't even have to create that product. And so that's what I've found a lot of power in, is that you can team up with people and make amazing things happen with info products without even having to make the product. So here's some pictures of people that I've worked with, and this will give you an idea of just some of the opportunities that are waiting for you within ClickBank. This same system that I'm about to reveal to you also works on JVZoo. JVZoo is another info product platform that some of you know about, but ClickBank to me is it's the global platform that really gives you that ability to sell very easily into other languages as well. So JV also has that feature. So this also works if people have Kindle books already. I know some of you may have written Kindle books in the past, or you're familiar. Here in the United States, Amazon is very, very popular. And on Amazon, they have Kindle books. And so if you are somebody that has written a book that you've published on Kindle or that you've published on another publishing platform, then what you can do with that is you can actually turn that into an info product as well by just using the table of contents. So here's my frustration-free step-by-step info product launch system. Are you guys enjoying this training? Are you guys getting some value out of it so far? And I know there's so much more to come. We're going to talk about how to find my exact info product launch system. So I'm going to share with you guys everything I do to launch an information product. So we're going to start with niche selection, how to pick the perfect market that I can sell my products to. Because the first step of making money online is having a market that you can sell to. And that's extremely important to do. How to create your first info product and sales funnel outline. We're going to be talking about that. What to offer as bonuses. Steps to create your product. We'll be talking about that next. Next thing is how to upload your course material online, your thank you page setup, and we'll be continue on through the info product, how to create your sales page. So your sales page is what you're using to actually create your info products. That's your sales page is what you're using to actually, with your sales page, that's how you sell the products. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to get better conversions for your sales pages. So that'll be something that's going to be a lot of value for you guys there. All right, so the next thing is how to set up your affiliate page to recruit partners. That's going to be very important as well, because the best way to sell an info product is to get exposure to affiliates. And so we're going to go through the process I go through to get my affiliates on board and get people to promote for me, because that is a lot of traffic that you can send to your launches. So step number one here in this system is your niche selection. So this is the market that you can go into. So a niche is a group of people that all share a common interest or problem. So these could be people that need to lose weight. They want to be better at playing golf. They want to earn extra income. They want to get rid of acne, for example, like lesions on the face or different things. They want to look younger, have younger looking skin. They want to improve their relationships. They need help maybe building a website or a blog. So they're people that maybe don't know the technical skills. So these are all people that if you have knowledge in any of these areas, or if you know anybody with these areas, then you could actually create an information product on this topic. So if there's people that need help creating a resume, people that want to get in better shape, people that want to be better at playing even video games, people that want to quit suffering from back pain. So again, these are examples of people that all have a common problem or a common interest. That's what your niche selection are. People that enjoy chickens, people that need help with parenting, people that enjoy woodworking, enjoy travel, want to be better prepared. So the survival niche market, which is huge on ClickBank. So these are all ideas that I'm giving you guys for niche markets that you can actually create to. People that want to run a full-time business from home, people that need traffic to their website, they want to become better at social media. So these are all, again, more ideas for niche products. So the first thing is we need to identify is what is your niche market that you can sell into. So here's some additional ideas for choosing your products. Think of your life experience. Maybe you're a parent. Maybe you've done some work in your house. Maybe you've have teaching experience. Maybe you have leadership experience through your work. Maybe you've gained a lot of weight, but you lost all that weight, and so you could help inspire people. Maybe you're really good at Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and you could teach people how to use those things. Maybe you're good at Snapchat. Maybe you had a certain illness and you overcame it. So these are all things with your life experiences that you can actually take that knowledge and sell it to the masses. You can sell that to lots and lots of different people. So it's very powerful for you. Hobbies, things like sports, golf, racing, basketball, people you may know. So people you know, you can team up with them. So if you know somebody that's really good at the game of golf or cricket or yoga, or you name the sport, you could teach them. Or yoga, like stretching, or people that are good at teaching people about diets, or people that, if you know people that are good at certain things, you can partner with them. So my big thing that I like to tell people is your niche doesn't necessarily have to be your passion. If it's something you're good at, that could be your niche market that you can sell. So here's ClickBank. Again, they're another good way to find your niche is to go to the marketplace. And so when you're in ClickBank, at the top right here in ClickBank, it'll say Affiliate Marketplace when you go to clickbank.com. When you click on Affiliate Marketplace, it takes you to this screen that I was showing you earlier. And you can see here that there's categories of information products. There's a pile of information products for ClickBank that you can actually choose. So I can click on any of these. So you've got health and fitness, you've got the remedies here, and the remedies market means things that'll help people get over certain illnesses that they may have, or different things of that nature. So the next thing, the other website you can actually use to find good niche market that you can take a note on, it's called cbengine.com, cbengine.com. And on cbengine.com, you can just click here on the left-hand side. It says Find ClickBank Products, and you can choose CB categories. And when you're in there, you can actually go through the different categories on ClickBank, which I'm actually going to show you real quick. So I'm going to show you that real fast. I'm going to go off my screen here, and I'm going to show you real fast how to do this as well. So I'm going to show you how to do that real fast on my screen. All right. So let me pull up cbengine.com for you guys, cbengine.com, and then I will share my screen with you all. All right, so I'm going to pull up CB Engine, and right now you guys should be seeing live on my screen me over on CB Engine and how this website works here in the States. So CB Engine is over here on the left-hand side. It's going to say Find ClickBank Products. Find ClickBank Products, and then I'm going to click on CB Categories. CB Categories. And over here, I can actually see all the different categories on ClickBank and how many products there are. So I can scroll down here and see that there's only, of all the products on ClickBank, there's only, let's see here, scroll down. For example, you can see how big the health and fitness space is. And so you could actually see that, wow, there's a lot of potential for information products in the health and fitness space. You can see that it's definitely a big market because there's over 1,500 different products there. You can even see that there's some markets that don't have a lot of traffic on there. So you can see that some markets don't have a lot of people there. So you've got you know, for example, let's find a category here. So in the self-help space, let's go down here and say success or self-esteem here. There's only 28 products in the self-esteem space. So that means you could come in and have a pretty good chance of ranking high in that category on ClickBank. You could also find, for example, software and services. So if you know how to develop software, there's chances to sell software on ClickBank. There's chances like for the sports market, there's very few people teaching, let's see, coaching right here, how to race cars. Golf has a few products. Football only has 2 products. So if you have an information product on football, then you're going to automatically be in the best-selling category in that niche because there's very few people. So there's different ways you can use CB Engine. And so to me, it's very, very powerful way to go out there and find these various niche markets. That's cbengine.com, cbengine.com. Okay, so let's go back here to the slide so we can actually see here. Are you guys still hearing me okay? You guys still hearing the webinar okay and seeing everything okay? All right, excellent. I love the feedback that we're seeing. That's very, very good. So let me show you some more information. So let's go from the current slide here. Perfect, great. Glad you guys are enjoying this. Excellent. So CB Engine, and then Kindle. So you can go to Amazon.com, and let me actually show you that on my screen. So I'm going to go here to Amazon.com real quick and show you guys that. And so I'll just show you on my screen how to do these various tasks. So I'm going to jump over here to Amazon.com, and then once I'm here, I'll show you where to go. So we're over here on Amazon.com, and I'm over here in departments. You guys can write down Amazon.com, and then we're going to click on departments, and see if that works for us. Looks like it's having a little technology issue, so let's go back over here. Click on this. There we go. So technology issue. There we go. So Amazon is now working. So I'm over here in Amazon, and I'm going to go to Kindle, and I'm going to go to Kindle Books under the Kindle store. So Amazon Kindle, which many of you are probably familiar with, the Amazon Kindle is actually a what it is. It's books that people can read on their little tablets and things like that. So you can see here, they'll tell you popular categories as well, but you can come down here to different ebooks. So I can come on down here, and let's say, let's find these different categories. So let me go to crafts, hobbies, and homes. Crafts, hobbies, and home. That's on the left-hand side. I'm actually narrowing down to find niche markets. So let me go here to gardening. So let's say somebody that's really good at gardening, you can see all the different little niche products. And so these are things that are selling on Amazon, which a lot of people go to buy training, but it also means it would be a really good product that you could sell on ClickBank as well. So if you're still struggling with knowing what products do I sell online, what kind of knowledge can I sell to people, this is where Amazon Kindle comes into play, because it allows you to find products. So like bonsai. So knowing how to use bonsai, um, bonsai trees is, something that people actually spend money on and they want to know. And there's actually a lot of reviews on these books. So that would tell me, okay, if I know how to make a, prune a bonsai tree or something, which is a certain type of tree that some people have, then I could actually take that tree or that knowledge and go to ClickBank with an information product. So that's how you can use Amazon Kindle. And so you can go back here to crafts and hobbies. I could say how to and home improvement, and then it would tell me things like how to build furniture, how to do home repair. So these types of things, this type of knowledge and information is stuff that people want to know about. So you get an idea of books and things that people really want to know about. Organization. So if you know how to organize your house so it stays in order and everything's put away and in good shape, then you can do that as well. So let's go back to our slides here, and I'm going to show you one other site. It's called ezinearticles.com, ezinearticles.com or ezinearticles.com, depending on how we spell it. E-Z-I-N-E articles.com, ezinearticles.com. So again, what I'm sharing with you guys right now is the secrets that I use to find niche markets that I can actually sell into. So your niche market, and the reason we're spending time on this is I'm giving you guys many different ways so that at least after this webinar, you guys feel like you can sit at your computer after the notes you've taken right now, and you guys can watch this replay as well and say, hey, I know how to find products that I can sell online that people want, that are in demand. So I can go to ezinearticles.com, ezinearticles.com, and over here you've got all these article categories over on Ezine Articles. That's ezinearticles.com. Now, when I'm over here on ezinearticles.com, I can actually click on any of these topics. I can go to health and fitness, for example, and when I click on health and fitness, what pops up here is about 50 different niche markets that I could be going after in the health and fitness space. So I could go down here to back pain. So people that their back is constantly sore, their back is constantly hurting them. So I can go in here and I can click on back pain, and inside it's going to bring up to me different articles on this topic, so I can see what types of information related to back pain people want to know about. Probably the coolest feature though is that if I click on one of those top categories on the home page, so if I go here and I click on health and fitness and I go to the main category for health and fitness, on the right-hand side here, you're going to see different numbers next to it. These numbers is the number of articles for that particular niche market. So in health and fitness, they're telling me on Ezine Articles, there's 29,387 articles on acne, which is the face condition, and people want to get rid of that. And so there's 29,000 articles. That's a lot of articles. There's 1,400 articles on acupuncture. So if I'm looking at this, I can quickly determine, because people are generally going to be in those niche markets where there's a lot of traffic. In this day and age, I like to tell people, if you're going after a niche that nobody else is pursuing, there's a pretty good chance that that niche market is not a profitable niche market. And so that whole notion, or the whole idea, I know some people have that idea, and I like to tell them not to have that idea that they're going to create a niche market. That is a very rare thing to do. So you need to go where the traffic is, and you need to go where people are hungry to buy. The worst thing you can do is try to create a niche market and you have an audience of nobody to sell to. So I believe in having, products positioned in front of people that can be buyers. So you've got over here like anti-aging, 32,000 articles, and I can quickly go here and just say, okay, these are the hottest niche markets, and these are markets that I could create products on. So hopefully you're seeing the power in this. And I don't have to just be in the health and fitness space, but after going to eZine Articles, nobody else teaches this method. I'm one of the only ones that I know teaches this to go to eZine Articles, and that's because it's a really cool method. So this is one of my favorite tips that I'm sharing with you guys right now. And what I do here as well, so you can go to any category. So I can go over here to, let's just say, Internet and Business Online, for example. Internet and Business Online, and I can quickly go here and say, well, what's the most popular topics that people are wanting to know about, because that's where eZine Articles is getting their most traffic. So I can come here and say, well, it looks like affiliate marketing takes the cake, meaning it's the most popular category there. You've got paid surveys are very popular. Then you've got ebooks, people all really wanting to know about ebooks and info products. You've got e-commerce. So you can see what topics people are wanting to know about. So spend some time on this website tonight, and you guys can find those niche markets that you want to be selling into. So hopefully this is kind of opening your eyes a bit, and I'm excited to see the feedback that we're receiving right now. So hopefully this is opening your eyes to and your understanding ways that you can be selling online, more products and trainings that you guys can be selling on the internet. And I'm bringing you guys, I love to share my best training and my best information with you guys. So excellent, excellent. I love the feedback that we're getting. So this is very, very valuable. Good, good. So again, I just showed you guys eZine Articles. Amazon, again, we went to the Kindle Marketplace. This is another website in America that almost guarantees that you're going to find a good niche market online. And that website is called dummies.com, dummies.com. Now, dummies in America, sometimes that means, like not very smart, and that's kind of what people use it for. But what these guys have done, meaning it's people that aren't fully understanding of a subject, of a certain topic, and so they're not fully understanding a topic, and so they want to learn more information, which is why people go to the internet to buy training courses on ClickBank. And so that's what we're all about, is creating products that we can sell to people online. So they're over here, dummies.com, dummies.com. On this website, they actually have a store. So if you went to dummies.com, and I'll actually do that right now for you guys, because I want to do this live for you so you guys are getting the most value possible. I figure if I can show you guys how to do this, it's easier when you guys try to do what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to be over here on this website called dummies.com right now. Now you guys should be seeing my screen here. This is their website. And when you're over on their website, you can just go up here to where it says shop for books, shop for books. So I'm going to click on that and click on shopping for books. And when I'm over here, what I've got is all these different categories. So I can come in here and let's just choose a category. So let's go to fitness, and over here I've got a 15-minute workout for dummies, 15-minute workout for dummies. And this is, so it's 15 minutes. So this is like an exercise product, acupressure, ballet, dance, ab workouts, training, yoga, let's see, cross training, cycling, exercise balls, how to use exercising. So these are all different types of exercises. There is even people that want to know how to use their phones correctly. There's people that want to know how to do Android apps. So these are all things that I'm giving you guys many different options here, because I know there's so many of you that have such a large variety of knowledge and information and things that you know. And so it's very important to me that I help you guys find the right niche markets that fit you. You've got antiquing, you've got let's see, painting products, how to be a better painter. So for those that are good at doing hobbies like painting and crafts and things like that, origami, even stuff like that, you can actually teach people those types of things. And if you find a book on it on dummies.com, they spend a lot of money. This company spends a lot of money paying their authors. They spend a lot of money having their books created and published and put out to the different bookstores. So they know that these are popular topics before they make them. And so that's why I tell people, if you're going to be, if you're struggling with your niche market, you can go to the dummies.com and find their store. So hopefully that was useful information for you right there. You can use that information. Another website I'll share with you on finding your niche market. So there's no reason you can't find a niche market after this training. Magazines.com, magazines.com. What magazines.com is that, you know, it's the magazines that people buy. So the health magazines, the sports magazines, all those kind of things and information that people purchase, that's what, you know, magazines are. So like the, you know, what people buy to read. So if you can go to magazines.com, you can actually see in their categories over here on the left-hand side, all the different magazines that are open and available to you. There's another website, and this is a bonus little tip for you, is once you sell training on ClickBank, you can also repurpose that same content and sell it through a website like udemy.com. So you can actually sell it through a website like udemy.com. You can also, on udemy.com, you can they actually tell you, discover our most popular courses on their homepage. So they actually are telling you, this is what's selling right now. These are our most popular courses. And so that gets me excited because I say, okay, I know exactly what people want. And so now I need to find somebody with that knowledge, or I need to create that product, or I could use something called private label rights, which is a type of product that's already pre-made that you can edit and rebrand. And we'll talk a little more about private label rights towards the end here of this session. You've also got sub-niches. So sub-niches, they help you target your audience. So examples of sub-niches are things like the weight loss, how to lose weight. That's a very large market, but very specific diets like eating high protein or eating just vegetables. That's a very specific diet. Weight loss, again, is very broad, but you could do fitness, which is, you know, the exercise routines, teaching people that, but do exercise routines for elderly people, because sometimes their exercise routines are going to be different from most people. So they're going to be different from most people. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So golf, how to improve your score, how to be better and cure your golf slice. So these are all different ideas. And again, just to time constraints, I'm going to go through this slide quicker just because I want to teach you guys some of the ways that now that you know how to find a niche market, especially using like the websites I just shared with you. Now, would you guys like to know step number 2 of the process? So who out there would like to say, Paul, I want to know, I'm excited to know how to create my very first info product, because I'm going to share that with you right now. And just want to see if you guys are excited to learn that. And I love seeing the feedback that we are receiving. So if you are excited to see that, I want to see a lot of yeses. And oh, perfect, perfect. I'm seeing lots of yeses. Good, good. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this training. Perfect. Wow, lots of yeses. Absolutely love it. So creating your product. So after you select your niche, it's time to create your digital product. You want to decide what format that you want to deliver your content in. So here's examples of types of products you can create. You've got ebooks, there's video courses, ebooks, video courses, so PowerPoints. So ebooks are basically, and I'll talk about each one specifically, but video courses could be as simple as creating a PowerPoint. You can also, and I'll talk about some free versions of PowerPoint if you don't want to buy PowerPoint. That works really, really well. So step-by-step screen capture training. So that's where I would be showing you how to do certain things using something like Camtasia to record that training. So using that, so I could be showing people, kind of like how I went to ClickBank and I went to eZine articles, and I was showing people and demonstrating and showing you guys how to find niche markets. That's kind of what you can do with the step-by-step training. And I'll talk about each one of these in a moment. Audio courses, so that could be where you're speaking into a microphone. So I use a microphone headset on my computer, so you can have a headset hooked into your computer, and then you could actually be telling people the subject that you're most interested in. So if it is teaching people how to be a better parent, you could be talking about ways that you raise your children, or you could be talking about whatever your favorite subject matter is that you're wanting to sell. Short report, so it doesn't have to be a big long ebook, but it could be 5 to 10 short reports that really give people a lot of good information. Live webinar products. This is really cool because you could do live webinars with your customers where they'll pay you and then you can actually deliver the content for them through a live webinar. You can do coaching with them, like one-on-one coaching. You can do expert interviews. You can do services like graphic design, video skills, writing services. Those are all things that you can do. So the first thing that you need to do to create your very first information product, which is what I'm going to focus on for this training, is how to create your product outline. This is how I start all my info products, and it's actually a very simple product and a very simple process, but most people actually don't fully understand this concept that I'm revealing here, and most people don't teach it this way. And so I'm about to reveal to you my secret way for outlining my info products. I've used this to create every single one of the big info products that I've sold online. So the millions of dollars in sales have all started with this exact product outline. So what I do here is I create 4 main subject points. Now I'm going to show you guys an example here of what I'm talking about. So each of these subjects that we're going to talk about, so I'm going to have my main product that I'm going to be talking about, or my subject, so my main niche focus. And then with that, I'm going to have a subject. And so let me show you an example if I was creating a product in the self-improvement space. So this is a perfect example, and this would be actually the perfect outline for you to take my outline and create an info product if you wanted to. So it's pretty cool. I'm giving you guys my outline for a completely ready to go info product. So this is your outline so you can do that. So module number 1 is going to be would be what is self-improvement, since that's the main focus of our product, improving somebody, making yourself better. And so so what I start with module number 1 is I think of that as chapter 1 if I was writing an ebook. So it would become chapter 1, or it would become the very first video training that I do. So you can either make it a video training like doing PowerPoints, and so that would become that PowerPoint slide deck would be all about what is self-improvement, or it would become your ebook. So I like to tell people, so I start with basically defining what it is I'm talking about. So if I'm talking about hitting a baseball, I would kind of introduce people to hitting a baseball, like why it's so difficult. Or I would be talking about, if I was teaching people about bonsai trees or gardening, then I would be out there and I would be focused on teaching people I would teach people about bonsais, like why bonsai trees are, what it takes to do them. I would give them a very good overview of what it is. So what I start with then is I teach people about self-improvement, and I say, okay, so I'm going to talk about, and this is how I start every one of my info products, because I like to get it all down into an outline, because then when I go to create my product, I'm not starting from scratch. I have an outline, a roadmap to follow to build my info product. So I determine for self-improvement that ways people can improve themselves is through finances, health, spiritual, relationships, and time management. So those are all ways that people can improve themselves. The other way people that can really improve themselves financially is, so they improve themselves. So these are all areas that I said, I'm going to cover these areas in my info product. And so the next thing I did is module number 2 became improving yourself financially. So notice, remember I had it as my second option here where I was just overviewing the product. So then I said, okay, so now as through my overview, this is now going to become my main module here. So I'm going to talk about improving yourself financially. So steps to improve your finances would be budgeting, starting a home business like an internet business so you can make more money, alternative income streams, so other ways you can make money beyond the internet, like selling things and doing services for other people, how to sell things that you don't need online, how to invest your money, and then how to get out of debt. So those are ways that I determined, and each one of these would become a page in my book, if that makes sense to you. So each one of these could become a page in my book or 2 pages. But because I'm doing this, I know what my next subject's going to be. So the second part of my overview was health, right? Well, that now becomes my third module or my third chapter. So I say, how does somebody improve their health? Well, they can do that through dieting and exercise and supplements, natural health methods, and managing stress. The next thing, that I had covered over here was spiritual growth. So this was all in my first chapter of my book or my ebook, or the first module of my video course was spiritual growth. So then I determined, okay, these are 4 different ways that people could improve themselves spiritually, and do that. The next thing is relationships. So steps to improve relationships. Those are listening skills, understanding other people. And remember, relationships was one of the top 5 things that I wanted to focus on, relationships for improving oneself. So understanding other people, understanding the needs of others, putting others before yourself, those are all very practical ways that you can help, be better in relationships. And so that's what I determined. The final thing over here, remember the final part of self-improvement that I said I would cover is time management. How to use your time effectively so you get the most benefit possible. So here's some methods and ways to improve your time management. So that's what I said, methods to improve your time management, finding the perfect place to work, what time works best for you to work each day, setting a timer so you could, I like to teach people one way to be productive is to set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes and say for the next 20 minutes, this is what I'm going to be focused on and this is what I'm going to be 100% really working on. And so that would be covered under time management. The final thing I do for any info product I create is my final module always is a closing, and I give people step-by-step action steps that they can follow. So I give people step-by-step action steps. Step number 2 is creating creating your product outline is another important part of it when you're getting your first product made is to look at other products selling on ClickBank. And so that's why I was showing you the ClickBank marketplace as well, is because it's important to see and watch the sales videos of the most popular products, read the sales pages of the most popular products, because the only way to improve oneself is to follow what's working and follow the leaders, and that's really a good way to improve yourself. And so you guys are proving to me that you guys are very interested in improving yourself because you're here on this training on a Saturday evening. You guys are here live listening to me train because you guys want to improve yourself, and that's why you're following along. You guys want to grow your business and be better. And so I believe in following people. And so when you see other products on ClickBank that are important, it's good to go out there and say, okay, what are they doing that's working so well, and how can I do that with my business? So your first, different types of information products that I'll talk about is creating your ebook. I mentioned that earlier. Now my product outline, I just laid out for you guys exactly how I outline my products. And so I just laid that out for you guys so you guys could see exactly how I lay those out. Generally, your ebook's going to be 25 to 100 pages of content. So 25 to 100 pages of content. That may seem like a lot, but if you use the product outline that I just gave you, it actually is not as difficult as you may think. So it's actually not that bad. And I like to tell people is don't get discouraged, don't get worried about it. The main thing that you can focus on is is basically just making progress every day. So it might be you're just going to do a page a day because you're working a regular job, and that's okay. When I actually started my internet business, I was young when I started it, and then I worked a regular job. And when I was working a normal job that wasn't for myself, I only did that for 8 months. But during that time, I was working 60 to 80 hours a week. I had just gotten married. I was also going to school full time, and I was running my business, and I still was able to find time to go full time with my business. I wasn't able to get a lot of work done, but I was very determined, and I kept working no matter what. And so that's how you can write your ebooks, create your content, is just be very consistent. I like to say limit the fluff, and so in America, fluff would be like, you don't have to do a lot of stuff that isn't going to benefit people. So you don't have to do a lot of stuff that's not going to benefit people. So you can really just cut right to the chase, meaning give people the best content possible there. Give people the best content. So tools to write your first ebook. You can use Microsoft Word, like Microsoft Office, or you could use a program called Open Office Writer, openoffice.org. Actually, this is a tip you can write down. Open Office is a free version of Microsoft Word, or Word. It's a free version that's kind of like Word, and so it allows you to create your ebook. So, you can, really research your topic, but your outline is really going to help you with your research as well. Another tip for writing an ebook, if you really want to get an ebook written quickly, would be to transcribe it. So right now what I'm doing is I'm doing a training that could be transcribed, meaning somebody could go back and they could listen to what I'm saying, and they could write out and type out everything I'm saying. And so everything I'm saying could be then typed out, and that could become an ebook. So we could take this training and transcribe it, and that could become an ebook. Recording your voice and transcribing it yourself later, that's a really good strategy. So you can use your microphone and do that, and then you can do it yourself. So that means you could go in and then just listen to yourself and type what you're saying. And that way, sometimes some people think better by speaking. Some people are able to sit down and just write. Other people, they need to verbalize it. They need to say it out loud in order to get it down on paper. I like to tell people, attack it one bullet point at a time, or attack it one part of the module at a time, and you're going to have a successful ebook. Make sure you use the spell check tools that are available. I like to tell people, when you're formatting your book, and this works for sales copy too, make sure it's not too long. Have bold headlines within the chapters as well. So make sure it's not too long, and have a clear stop and end points there. I like to tell people have pictures as well in their books. That to me is very, very important, that you include pictures in your book, because it makes it a lot smoother. Now we're going to talk about creating your first video course. Video courses, they have a tremendous amount of value in them, and so they're really, really important. So there's several types of videos that you can create. So you've got a PowerPoint style, which is like this one that we're going through right now. Step-by-step screen capture. So again, that's watching me do things like going out to the ClickBank, going out to eZine articles and those websites, and me showing you how to do things. Live demonstrations or teaching. So that would be filming somebody with a video camera doing things like how to hit a baseball, or how to organize a home, or how to trim a bonsai tree. PowerPoint training. So again, that's just like this. You can also use OpenOffice Impress. So if you download OpenOffice at openoffice.org, remember it's free. It's a free tip, a free version of Microsoft Office. You can go to openoffice.org, and they have a thing called OpenOffice Impress, which is their version of PowerPoint. So you can create PowerPoint slides like I'm doing. My presentation here is an example, a really good example of an information product. And I'm giving this to you for free because I want to help you guys, and I want to give you guys my best training. But that's why, that's what this is though. This is an info product. So I'm sharing my knowledge with you, but it just happens to be in a PowerPoint that you guys can follow as I go through. There's bullet points for each topic. You can structure your training similar to ebooks using outline, and you can do just that. You don't need the long sentences. Short bullet points work really, really well. For recording it, there's some programs. Now, there's one called Jing, Jing, and then there's another one called Screencast-O-Matic, and Screencast-O-Matic is really, really cool. In fact, I want to show you guys real quick how to use Screencast-O-Matic. So let me go over here to this website, screencast-o-matic.com, screencast-o-matic.com, because I believe in sharing my best training possible. And yes, I will gladly, I am recording this for you guys, and I'm going to make sure that Long is going to send this to you guys when he chooses to. But yeah, he asked that I record it, and so I will give you guys the recording of this video to help you. So what you're going to do here is on this website is Screencast-O-Matic. You go here and it says start recording, and so that's all you have to do, Screencast-O-Matic, and I go start recording, and it's going to pick up the launcher here, and give it just a moment. The recorder has launched, and I can drag around here to where it fits. I can drag this here so it fits, and then I can actually record what is on my screen. So I can actually notice here, I can actually start recording with Screencast-O-Matic. I can actually start recording my slides here. So notice where that's at. I just set my microphone and then I hit record, and it's going to do a countdown for me. 3, 2, 1. Now this is recording right now. So what I'm recording is my training here. So notice I just did this slide for you guys, but you can see I could talk through each of these points and say, you know, there's several types of video courses, and that actually would enable me to create my info product. So I wanted to share that free tool with you as well. That's called Screencast-O-Matic. Once you record it, you could actually upload that directly to YouTube. YouTube is a very powerful way to do marketing as well. So once you find your niche market and you get your product, one of the good ways to get traffic is through YouTube. And so you can use that strategy that I just shared with you guys to go out and use Screencast-O-Matic. So hopefully, did you guys like that tip? Did you like that strategy that I was sharing with you just now? Let me know if you guys enjoyed that. All right, I love the feedback that we're getting here. All right, so I'm going to make Long here just joined us, and let's see here if I can unmute him here real quick. Hello, Long. Can you hear me okay? Let's see. Oh, okay. So, yep, looks like he is here, that he's joined us. Oh, looks like he's on mute at the moment, but Long did just join us, so excellent, excellent. All right. Very good. So I'll keep going with the training here, and then I'll unmute him when he's ready to go. So, okay, perfect. So he has just joined us. Okay, so short bullet points will work really, really well here. You can also use Camtasia as well. So you can use Camtasia and to record it. So that was one of my tips I wanted to share with you guys, so you guys know you can use that Screencast-O-Matic to do that. So here is some step-by-step screen capture recordings. So those are how-to instructional videos. So that's how people can actually see how you're doing things online. So people can watch your screen. Tutorials work really well. So some of you I know watching this, you're really good at using programs like Photoshop. You might be really good at using programs like Microsoft Excel. You might be really good at using OpenOffice. You might be good at doing accounting work. So these are all things where you can provide tutorials as well. So you can do that. And so it's really powerful, a very powerful way to create content is to do that. All right, excellent. All right, you guys have been great. Seeing lots of good content, lots of good feedback here. I love it. So live demonstrations or teaching, you can use your phone camera or digital camera as well. So some of the info products that I've created, in fact, a couple of my most recent successful ones had a video camera that you set up on a tripod, and then I film myself in front of that teaching. So I was in front of a whiteboard, with the marker, and I was teaching and going through strategies and teaching people different ways to run their online business. And it was a very successful product. People like that. And it's a very quick way to create content, because once you know your material, these are just different ways that you can get it out there. So I set up a camera, and you can start recording and start filming yourself. And so it works really, really well. It's another great way to create video courses as well. I like to tell people as well, you don't need fancy equipment. Some people think, well, I don't want to create a video because it's going to be very difficult. And it really is not difficult. If you're by a well-lit window, you can actually have enough lighting to do really good content, and you can film your live demonstrations. So I filmed exercise routines. So I have that info product for fitness that's going to be on ClickBank. I was filming the exercise routines using a camera that was just set up on a tripod. When I did the sports product, the baseball product, it was the same thing. We set up a camera on a tripod, and we went over the different ways to hit a baseball. He just taught his strategies that way. So step number 2, as far as creating your product that we're going through here, is how to create your perfect product package, that I like to do that. So the perfect product package just allows you to maximize your price and actually get more sales. So I'm going to teach you one of the methods that I do to get more from the products and content that I'm creating. So this is a way to create multiple formats of the same training to add to your product's appeal. So that means more people are going to be more interested, because you're going to be giving them so much more value, but it takes very little extra effort from you. So you can take a video. So remember, what I'm doing right now is creating an info product via PowerPoint. This is exactly what I'm teaching you how to do, is to take your content, put it into PowerPoint or OpenOffice Impress, which is the free version there, and you can actually record your screen using Screencast-O-Matic. You can then take the PowerPoint or OpenOffice Impress, and you can save it as a PDF file. So these could be saved as notes, and so for people to reference later, so you can save it as a PDF. I can take the audio that's from this video, because what I'm recording right now is getting my audio. You guys are hearing everything I'm saying. So what I'm saying, my knowledge, that's part of my info product. So I can take the audio and make it an MP3 file. So I could also take add a short report, or take a private label rights product on this whatever topic I'm teaching about, and I could add that in as a bonus, like using PLR content. I could offer a live Q&A session, which is very successful for me, and I could use Google Hangouts for that. And after that session has been recorded, it's now forever going to be one of my bonuses. Be creative to make your offer stand out. It's really important. So that was I hope that was very beneficial to you, because that's something that I like to do, is I take my video, from my video, I make it a PDF, and I make it an audio file, and then I offer like a Q&A session, and it makes my products seem like they have so much more value than if I just created the video training. So I instantly create bonuses for myself. Is that valuable for you? You guys enjoying that part of it? It's a great way to stand out and to sell more. And I've learned that I sell more when I create more content and more value. So creating your funnel. You want to never launch an offer without an upsell. That's so important. Your sales funnel, the sales funnel is the process people go through when they first buy your products, or when they first come through your training. So so that's the most important thing to do there. So you never want to launch an offer without an upsell. and you're going to be leaving money on the table. So I make the majority of my money, believe it or not, comes from the upsells. And so if you go to any store, most of the time, they're going to offer you something else at the checkout stand. They might have stuff there. They're going to offer different chances for you to purchase. So when you're creating an info product online, you need to have a funnel. So meaning if they buy your video training on the front, then you need to offer them something else that's complementary. So it could be coaching, it could be a coaching club where you charge monthly for it, it could be a training program, it could be a course. You're going to be leaving a lot of money on the table if you are not offering a funnel, if you do not have a funnel in place. Your upsell or one-time offer should complement the offer that people purchased on the front end. I believe in basically allowing it to kind of match up because I think it should be similar, but it should never be required. So people shouldn't feel like, well, I just bought this training, but in order to make this training work, I now need to buy the upsell. But it should be something that complements it, meaning it's going to help and enhance their purchase. The upsell is often 2 to 3 times the price of the front end offer. So a lot of times for me, my price points, and I'm going to share some of my funnel strategies with you, but my price points usually will go from 37 and then 37 up to 97. So ideas for upsells, those could be templates, more advanced training, like I said, coaching, additional live webinars, those types of things. This right here is one of my launch funnels. So this is the pricing I use. So you guys can take a note on this. This is the exact method I use to have launches that do 100,000 or more each launch. And so we use this method. So make sure you're getting ready to take some notes here. So with your permission, I'm going to share this with you, and then I'm going to bring Long on, and we're going to summarize some of this training and also answer any questions that you might have. So I'm going to go ahead and share this launch funnel with you. So the front end product that we offer, so that would be our video or the ebooks that we talked about creating, that would become our front end product. And that usually I price at between $27 to $37 when I first sell it. Depending on the program, you could sell upwards, $100, wherever you feel like your program should fit. I also, the first upsell that I offer is typically a $97 upsell. So it's a $97 upsell that I price. This is the exact price I use for my funnels, for my products. And so OTO number one, that stands for one-time offer, or you could call it your special offer. So that's the upgrade offer. So after they purchase this product, they're immediately taken to a page that says, thank you for your purchase. You might want to consider this because this can enhance what you just purchased. And inside this, they're going to get, watch a video, or it could be another sales page. And on this sales page, it's going to get them very excited about, what it is that you're offering. And so we price it at $97. If they say no to this product, I take them to what's called a downsell. A downsell, so that means it's a product where they click a button that says no thanks at the bottom of that page. If they say no thanks, I take them to a page that might have less offered. And so I might say, well, instead of giving you the transcripts or giving you all this, what if I just did the live webinar training with you as a bonus, and I offer that for $39? So that's an idea of a downsell. You basically take away something from the upsell, and then you offer it to them for $39. Why $39? Because that price point's worked really, really effectively for us for many years, and so I've just kept it, and it works extremely well. This is the same funnel we used for a recent launch that did $140,000. So I believe in having upsells, because without upsells, you're not going to make a lot of sales. Your second upsell, we price it between 67 to 97, and that again could be additional training. It could be offering licensing rights. It could be offering a software that complements the training. It could be offering more coaching or help. And then the final offer, we like to make that a little higher priced, of $297 to $497, even up to $997, and that could be additional coaching and different things like that. Now, Thang Lu just asked, why should it be 37, 97, 297? The reason that I do that, it works well. You don't have to follow, you could come up with your own pricing, but for me, this works extremely well for me. So this price model it's the same model I've used. And so it's kind of one of those things where it's not broken, and so I'm not going to fix it because it works so well for me. And this is what we've used for many years, this funnel, this exact funnel process for our information products. And so I like to offer a lot of value. In this first upsell, I put a lot of effort into adding additional products, and so that could be additional info products. So say your front end product teaches maybe self-improvement, but your upsell product might teach people, for example, like how to enhance their life through relationships, and it's a big coaching program, or not a big coaching program for that price, but it could be maybe it's video training instead of the ebook. And so what a lot of people do, because there's value in videos, is they will actually offer an ebook on the front end, and then they'll upsell people to videos. And so I like to upsell people. I like these price points because they seem to get people to purchase and take action, and it's worked very, very well. And so that's what we've kept doing there. So let me see if we're coming up on over an hour here. So this has been quite the training. Let me see if I can bring Long on here real quick and do that real fast. All right. Let's see if he can hear me okay. Oh, I don't know if he can hear at the moment. So, yep, so this kind of just summarizes what we just talked about. So we have now, so we talked about the launch funnels, and now we've talked about the launch funnels, and now we've talked about how to create your info products, how to find your niche market. And so if you guys have any questions, now would be a perfect time to ask me any questions. I know we've come up on over an hour. You guys have been great. I've been watching people keep jumping on board on this webinar. And so now is a great time to ask any questions. And I'll just go ahead and answer any questions that you guys have for me. So I'm so glad to hear it's been so useful. I'm seeing lots of good feedback. I absolutely love that. Love that. And so if you have questions, now's a great time. That was a really good question by Thang about why it should be that price point. That was really, really good. All right. So any questions? Now's a great time to answer that. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you, one of the reasons that Long invited me to come on this training is we only have about an hour here, and so there's so much content, more content that I have to share, but there's very limited time on a webinar setting. And so one of the things that I want to be able to do for you guys, and I'm so excited, is I'm going to be coming to Vietnam with Long, and Long and I are going to be presenting for you for 3-day, two different 3-day events. One's in Hanoi and one's in Ho Chi Minh City in October. And so we're so excited to offer that opportunity to you guys. So thank you, Thang Lu. Yeah, so I'm very excited to be coming to you guys to share that. So we're going to be talking more about that over the coming days, and Long is going to be sharing a lot of information with you about that event. It's going to be called Money Counts Live Vietnam. And we have some great bonuses as well for those that sign up, including I'm going to give you guys my landing page that I use. So this is my landing page template. So everybody that signs up is going to get access to my landing page template, a PLR product that they can rebrand as their own, and then one of my top affiliate marketing trainings. And so it's going to be a tremendous opportunity because I have so much content to share. I need to, there's stuff about sales copy, there's stuff about how to improve your conversion rates, how to build your landing pages out, finish the product creation process, show you guys even more in-depth secrets that I use in my business. But of course, on a webinar, we're limited. And so I'm so honored and excited that Long invited me to come to Vietnam to present to you. And I'm very excited. So one of the things that I wanted to answer a few questions, though, because I see some great questions that are coming in as well. So let's see, from Hong here, they say, how do I outsource to create an ebook? So that's a really good question. So one of the things that you can do to create an ebook and outsource it, you can actually go to a website called upwork.com, upwork.com. So let me show you my screen real quick, and I will show you guys how to do that real fast. So I'm going to go over here to this website. It's called upwork.com. Then I'll show you another freelancing site that I like, and we'll let this page load up here. Give it just a moment there. All right, so this website is called upwork.com, upwork.com. And let me pull that up here. So okay, there it is, upwork.com. So on upwork.com, this is where you can actually find freelancers, so people that are willing to do work for you on this website. So upwork.com, this is where people can find your website as well. So you can go to upwork.com and you can actually put that, hey, I would like to hire somebody to write an ebook for me, and you can actually hire somebody directly on here. So I actually, before we answer any more questions, I'm going to turn it over to Long real quick, and he wanted to say a few things. So let me turn it over to Long.
Xin chào. Hi, Paul, it's Long from Sydney.
Hey!
Xin chào các bạn Việt Nam. Nếu mà
Excellent.
My internet is not good and yes.
Okay.
Xin chào các bạn Việt Nam, đây là Long. Yes, I want to speak my Vietnamese for my friends in Vietnam.
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Can you, Paul? Can you show? Can you show us the question?
Yes.
Can you show us the question so I can answer?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, let me do that. Let's see here. Make.
Yes.
Yep, make presenter. Let's see. It's not letting me show you the questions, but I can read them to you. They're all written in English right now. Do you want me just to read you the questions?
Okay, so the question from students so I can answer them.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see. So Hong says, do you think I should sell the Vietnamese info product or English product? This is from Hong. They said. So
xin chào các bạn Việt Nam. Hôm nay chúng ta được nghe Paul.
Yep.
Yes.
So for that, so as far as my opinion on that is, if you can write in English and Vietnamese, I would actually sell in both markets.
That's
okay.
Right.
Yep. So how to keep another question came in: how to keep motivation always raising if I am to start up by myself? So how do they keep themselves motivated? So my answer to that question about how to keep yourself constantly motivated, for me, I am I always realize that I'm probably going to fail many times before I succeed, and so I don't let the failures get me down, and so I keep pushing forward. I keep pushing forward and working very, very hard, even when something doesn't go right. All right, let's see here. Where should you buy the backlinks to rank your site on Google? So this is a really good question that I see here. So how to rank your site in Google, and I'll talk a lot more about this when I'm in Vietnam, how to rank in the search engines. But one of the ways to do that is really to create really good content, especially if you want to rank in the US search engines. They're less about backlinking. Backlinking is not as important as it used to be. And so Google realized that people were trying to game the search engines. And so what they've started doing with Google is they want really good content. So creating really good content that's engaging, like video content does well. that kind of material does extremely well. You know, so having really good content on your page and targeting the right keywords is going to help you with the search engine ranking. So the backlinking isn't as big as it used to be, but creating content and getting your content distributed through video, that's really powerful, and that's a good way to go. And I actually cover that. I'll cover that more in the live workshop, but I'll cover a lot of my favorite traffic strategies for getting your content distributed online. All right. Boy, there's some great questions here, Long. um, what is the most important factor to make high conversion rates? So the most important factor for high conversion rates, there's several factors there. The first one is your headline. And so it's probably you asked about the most important one. So that's the most important. It's the headline. So it's what people read when they first land on a page. And so you have a very small window of opportunity, a very few seconds where you can actually capture their attention. And so your headline is so important. That's the first thing they see. And so you want to get benefits in there, and you want to give them a reason to keep reading. And so, yeah, so you're getting your benefits in there is so important for people. So the benefits, like what are they going to get from that training? That's really, really valuable. All right. How to get more leads. So somebody mentioned that. So one of the ways to get leads into your business is going to, so how to get more leads to your business is to set up a landing page. So you set up a landing page that we like to call a squeeze page as well, and you offer a giveaway product. So you offer a product of value that you can then give away. And so that's a way that you can actually get more leads, is to have something to give away, and then you send people to that opt-in page, and you give them a reason to opt in and put in their information there. And Long, I actually have a few questions that were written out in Vietnamese that I'm going to send to you via the chat window, if that's okay. I'll just copy them in there. For some reason, GoToWebinar won't
Okay,
let
can
me.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can share. Or you can also share the screen of the question so I can easy to understand.
Okay. Great. Let me just send it to you right now. Then in the little here in GoToWebinar, you'll see a little chat message here. Perfect.
You can paste it on the Winword screen so everybody can see the question.
Yeah, it'll be, yeah, let me do that actually. I can paste it on my screen. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me pull that up here. Okay, and let's see, you should be seeing my screen now, and I'll make that larger. All right, there you go, Long. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the question is that I have a software for I have a software, and how can where I can sell them on the website?
Yeah, okay. How can he sell his software? So
And
yeah.
what?
Okay.
Yeah.
He has a software, he said? So yeah, so a way to sell. Okay, so the best way to sell your software online is to, yeah, the best way to sell software online is to, ClickBank is a really good way to go. So you want to have your sales page set up. So the sales page should give people a benefit for the software. And then that once they have the software,
Okay.
yeah, I'll let you answer that.
Ok, cái cách rất là tốt là bạn có thể bán cái phần mềm này ở trên ClickBank, bởi vì ClickBank là một cái nơi mà nó giúp cho cái việc thanh toán nó dễ dàng, và sau đó thì bạn cài đặt một cái trang trong siêu quét trang bán hàng, và sau đó thì bạn dẫn cái đường link về ClickBank. Đó là một cách bán hàng rất là dễ.
And the most important thing is to give them all the benefits in that sales copy. So the sales page that would give them all the benefits for their software as to, you know, what are the main uses for it? How is it going to improve their life if they have that software.
Cái việc quan trọng đầu tiên bạn cần làm đấy là bạn cần phải viết được cái tiêu đề thật là hấp dẫn bắt mắt, và sau khi đó thì bạn phải đưa được những cái tính năng và lợi ích của sản phẩm vào trong cái trang sales page để mà tăng cái tỷ lệ chuyển đổi của trang.
And then you can use ClickBank to find affiliates that can recruit or that can promote that product for you. You can find affiliates on ClickBank and you can get those people to promote for you.
Và sau đó thì bạn sử dụng ClickBank là cái trang web để thanh toán, và bởi vì trên ClickBank thì nó giúp cho bạn tìm được các cái nhà đại lý một cách dễ dàng, cho nên là cái sản phẩm của bạn nó sẽ phát triển rất là nhanh nhờ có cái hệ thống đại lý này tại ClickBank.
Yep, excellent. Very, very good. All right. So at the first, this is another question that came in English here. At the first time when I first launched the company, which is more important, the culture or the profit for when they launched the business? I'll answer that real quick, and then Long, if you wanted to answer, you're welcome to. Yeah, as far as the culture, you know, like how your business, I feel a strong foundation for a business is very important, because what I find is the culture that I create around my business, it's to provide a lot of value to my customers and to my audience. So whether it's me presenting live or doing training courses, I do a lot of value. I give them a lot of value and information. And what that enables me to do is make profit because people trust me at that point. It's all about building trust. It's really important to do that. And so I believe culture is more important first than the profit. All right. The best affiliate networks list that I'm using right now, this is from Doe, they asked that. So the best affiliate network that so ClickBank is got a lot of affiliates. And so one of the ways that you can recruit affiliates is to go to JVZoo. You can go to jvzoo.com, and I will show you on my screen real quick what I do. So I go to jvzoo.com, and over here on JVZoo, when you log in, you can go over here and you can see the top sellers over here. And so, you can see, oops, let me go here to the login screen real fast. All right, log in. All right, I'm logging into JVZoo here, and then I'll show you guys that. All right, top sellers, there we go. So when you're over here on JVZoo, you can actually go through the top sellers, and you can find affiliates in there. So I'm over here showing my screen. So you go to product library and you go to top sellers once you're logged into JVZoo, and then I can click on any of these products. So for example, I can click on Video Wave Pro. That's a software that's one of the top sellers, and I would go to affiliate details right here, affiliate details. And when I click on that, it's going to bring up a window here. So we'll give it just a moment to load up. My internet got a little bit slow on me. All right, once that loads, it'll show you over here in the left corner, it says affiliate contest. And then I can actually see the names of affiliates that are in the running, meaning the top affiliates for this product. And then I can say, okay, these are some affiliates that I want to reach out to, that I want to send a message to and say, hey, I have a product launch. Would you be interested in supporting me? And I believe, you know, it's a good way to just get in front of the product you have to promote. So that's one way through JVZoo that you can do that. You can also, just going through ClickBank, is going through the marketplace at ClickBank and then finding those affiliates on the ClickBank. You know, the people that are launching products on ClickBank, those are also your affiliates that you can reach out to. So looking at the marketplace and contacting the product owners, don't be shy about reaching out to people. It's a really good way to reach affiliate partners. Does ClickBank connect to PayPal or some banks in Vietnam, such as Vietcom Bank or the other banks in Vietnam? Do you know that long? You're able to use ClickBank there, okay, right?
I using PayU. I using the Pioneer system.
Okay.
Yes, they can pay directly to Pioneer, and Pioneer issue a credit card to us, and then we can withdraw our money at any time.
Excellent. All right, and let's see if there's any other questions that have come in. Most of the questions have been coming in English, but if there's any more, I'll make sure I write that in. Let's see. Okay, excellent. Can you? Oh, okay. So somebody else said, can I talk a little bit about PLR? So I'll talk about that real quick. Yeah, so PLR stands for private label rights. Private label rights. And so what a private label rights product is it's a product that you have a license to actually sell. So it's a product that you have a license to sell that you didn't have to create. So the content's already created for you, and it means that you can actually modify the material. I like it. I like PLR because it gives me a framework. I don't have to think about what I'm going to write. I don't have to start from scratch and looking at a blank screen. So they can be ebooks, they can be video courses that I have the rights to sell. And so that's what PLR is. It's really, really important. It's a really powerful thing to have. So very good. Let's see here. Let me see. I got a couple other ones I'm going to paste on my screen here for you, Long.
Yes.
So I'll paste that. That came in. Oop, do you see my screen okay now? There we go.
Not yet. Okay. My question. Hello, Long.
Oh, okay. Okay, not a question. Okay, good deal. Perfect. All right. And then that was great. Okay. And then let's see here. One other one. It might be a similar, but we'll paste it in anyway. That was great. There we go.
Yes, it is hello Long.
Oh,
Hello,
perfect.
Long.
Okay, excellent. Love it. Okay. So let's see if there's any other questions that came in. Oh, wow, some good questions still coming in. Okay. Do you have any video training courses in details for digital products creation for Vietnam students? So, so Long, should I talk a little bit about the workshop where I'm going to be talking about this?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, would now be a good time for that?
Yes, sure.
Okay, great. Okay, so so I've got on my screen here some details on our upcoming event. Now I'll just kind of go through here, but this is actually, should I just pull up the sales page, Long, the long dot or paul.long.vn? I can do that. That might be easier.
Yes, to paul.long.vn.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're gonna pull that page up so you guys can read it. And I'm very, very excited to be coming to Vietnam for two separate 3-day events. And so one's going to be in Hanoi. One will be in Ho Chi Minh City. The event in Hanoi is October 5 to 7. And then in Ho Chi Minh City, the event is going to be October 10th to 12th. And so it's a very special opportunity for you guys to come to a live event. And so you guys should be seeing my screen now. You guys can kind of read that, and I'll just paste the link in here. It's paul.long.vn, paul.long.vn. I'll throw that in the chat window for everybody as well. And then so this workshop, I'm very excited. We met at ClickBank, right, Long, at the ClickBank event, and it was a very special time at ClickBank. Long and I are both top at ClickBank, and so they invited us to this event, and we've kept in touch throughout the year, and I'm very excited for the opportunity to come to Vietnam and share with you guys for these two events. So it's going to be very special. So this tells you a little bit about it, but somebody just asked the question about, do I have training that I can teach people on how to create an info product? And that's one of the sessions I'm going to be doing live in Vietnam Long, is going to be creating showing them how to create more info products with more detail. Because of course on a webinar like this, I am limited on my time, but I have a lot of material to share. And so that's why Long invited me to come to Vietnam, because we have a ton of material to share with you. And I'm very honored to be coming to Vietnam, very excited to meet you guys in person and present along with Long. It's going to be a very special event for you guys.
Yes, xin chào các bạn Việt Nam. Về cái sự kiện của Paul Money Outlet ở Việt Nam thì tôi đã làm việc với Paul được 2 năm nay, sau khi mà chúng tôi cùng giành được cái giải thưởng của ClickBank. Thì Paul là người đứng đầu và tôi là người đứng thứ 5 trong cuộc thi đó, và đã giữ liên lạc với anh Paul này 2 năm rồi, và bây giờ là sau rất nhiều lần mời thì Paul cũng đã đồng ý về Việt Nam để hướng dẫn cho chúng ta không chỉ về kinh doanh trên internet, mà cụ thể là anh rất là giỏi trong lĩnh vực về PIL, về affiliate và về marketing. Vì vậy đây là một khóa học rất là hiếm có tại Việt Nam, và nó là của một chuyên gia. Chúng ta biết rằng là chiến lược, chúng ta có rất là nhiều chiến lược thì phải mất rất là nhiều năm để tạo ra, nhưng mà để học chiến lược thì ta chỉ mất vài ngày. Đây là cái giá trị nhất mà khóa học này tôi đem lại các bạn. Ngày các bạn là những người may mắn đầu tiên mà nhìn thấy cái website này. Website này thì vẫn chưa chính thức lăn, nhưng mà các bạn đã có thể đăng ký ngay từ ngày hôm nay rồi. Và nếu như là các bạn có cái câu hỏi nào về cái khóa học này với tôi, hoặc là hỏi tôi ở trong nhóm những người học Long PT, thì tôi sẽ trả lời các bạn rất là chi tiết. Và đây là một khóa học mà tôi chia sẻ với các bạn rằng nó đáng giá vài chục ngàn đô la, tôi nghĩ vậy, vài chục ngàn đô la, nhưng mà tôi mang về Việt Nam với vài trăm đô la thì đổi đủ cái chi phí tổ chức và mời Paul về thôi. Và cái chương trình này thì về cơ bản là một cái chương trình vô cùng đáng giá. Nếu mà các bạn thực sự quan tâm thì tôi biết là khi mà launching cái chương trình này thì sẽ hết vé ngay thôi, bởi vì đây là một cơ hội để chúng ta có thể ngồi ở Việt Nam mà kinh doanh ở nước ngoài. Không biết là có bao nhiêu bạn đang nghe cái video này, có khoảng bao nhiêu bạn đang nghe cái video này. Có thể bấm sao tôi nhìn thấy không? Ok, rất tuyệt.
All right, excellent. Yeah, so so I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a very special opportunity, and during this event, yeah, you can see some of the pictures of when we met in ClickBank, when we first met Long, and it's going to be very exciting. I'm very excited to see you again and to be presenting to your students, and it's a very going to be a very special opportunity because I'm coming all the way from the United States to share with you guys my best knowledge and training. Okay, so so there's the link. You guys have that link there to attend Money Counts Live. You can actually see some video testimonials of people that have attended some of my speaking engagements and got a lot of value out of them. And so this is the page. It's paul.long.vn. All right. Should I answer some more questions, Long, or are we getting too late there? I just wanted to find out what would be the best step for you.
We can this video we make in YouTube, and then we make the subtitles for the video so everyone can understand it. And some people, because today is the moon day in Vietnam, so people cannot get into the internet. So tomorrow, many people can see the video.
Okay, great. That sounds perfect. All right. Excellent. All right. I'm seeing lots of people saying count them in. They seem very, very excited. I have a few. One other question about the this question just came in, and then there's one other question about the program. I'll see if you wanted to answer that one. And then yeah, so there's two more questions that I just pasted on the screen there for you.
The question is that do you have any document about how to advertising and how to sell a product?
Yeah, I do. And actually, that's one of the trainings that we have available. So I've got an affiliate marketing training that they actually get as a bonus when they sign up for the workshop long. And so they will actually get my affiliate marketing training as well. And so that covers a lot of how to promote and get traffic. I also will be sharing it live as well.
Paul trả lời rằng là trong cái chương trình mà chương trình trực tiếp ở Việt Nam thì sẽ nói rất kỹ về chi tiết này, và bởi vì chúng ta đang nói về một chương trình affiliate cho nên là sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn chi tiết về cách marketing và cách mà để bán cái sản phẩm đó online. Hãy yên tâm, ở trong chương trình thì vì webinar thì không đủ thời gian, nhưng tại chương trình chính thì trực tiếp tại Việt Nam thì Paul sẽ chỉ cho các bạn cách làm này. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's one other question that just came in as well. So I have that up on the screen now also.
How to create a product that the American want to buy it?
Oh, okay. So how would you create an info product so an American would want to buy it? You know, really it comes down to having good content. The thing is, if you know fitness or dieting or any niche market, it's gonna work in America as well.
Ok, cái điều quan trọng là bạn phải tạo ra được cái content mà người Mỹ họ muốn cần, và chúng ta đã được Paul chia sẻ về PIL, thì chúng ta có thể lấy cái tài liệu của người Mỹ, chúng ta biên tập lại, có thể vẽ thêm bìa, có thể làm thêm mục lục vân vân cho đẹp, và chúng ta bán trả lại cho người Mỹ. Các cái tài liệu PIL làm cái hướng đi rất là tốt. Ok, Paul.
Yep. And for their info products, you know, for Americans, they don't need to do anything special, but just have good products. And as long as it's in English, they can sell just like everybody else. People sell all over the world to people all over the world. That's why we love ClickBank.
Và chúng ta không nhất thiết là phải chỉ có bán cho người Mỹ, bởi vì ClickBank, cái hay của ClickBank là bán ở khắp mọi nơi trên toàn thế giới, cho nên cứ bằng tiếng Anh là chúng ta có thể bán ở khắp mọi nơi rồi, không nhất thiết phải là người Mỹ.
Okay. See if any other. Oh, some more questions are coming in. Very, very active audience. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. I just posted another one.
The question is that do not know anything about ClickBank. How could I do it?
Okay. So I talked a little bit about it in this training, and so we're going to be doing the subtitles on the training, so then you guys can understand more, because I covered a lot of that in this training, but I will be covering a lot of it in the 3-day Money Counts Live Vietnam workshop.
Trả lời bạn là vừa rồi chúng tôi đã trình bày rất là nhiều cái thông tin liên quan đến cách mà bạn làm, từ việc tìm kiếm sản phẩm đến cách mà làm marketing và tạo sale cho nó, cũng như là lan sinh sản phẩm. Nhưng mà đây là những cách làm, cái hướng đi, còn cái thông tin chi tiết từng bước tận tay chỉ việc thì tại cái chương trình 3 ngày của tôi tại Hà Nội và Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh thì tôi sẽ chỉ cho bạn cách làm tận tay, cầm tay chỉ việc cho bạn có thể làm được. Ok.
Oh, there's one more question there I've just put in there.
The next question is the same, but I am here in Vietnam. How can I know about the needs of America, the UK, or India?
Um, so he said, how can he know how to sell in America? Is that what he said?
How about they know about the need of the wants of the customer in America?
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, how does he know the wants of the customers in America? So in this live training that I just did, and it'll show up with the subtitles, he'll understand a little more. I covered several different places, so e-zine articles, and I covered how to find what's popular, and I also found like Amazon is really good for telling you in the Kindle info products what kind of material people are buying, and also the ClickBank marketplace.
Chắc là bạn vào muộn cho nên là tôi tóm tắt lại là vì ở phần 1 trong cái phần phát hiện thị trường thì có một vài cái website mà ta có thể vào xem để người Mỹ họ mua hàng ra sao thì chúng ta có thể biết được cái thị trường. Cái trang web đầu tiên là bạn có thể vào Amazon và trực tiếp là Amazon Kindle để xem cái sản phẩm là bán chạy. Cái thứ hai là bạn có thể vào cái trang web là Engine. Engine cũng là cái trang web để mà tìm kiếm xem cái đề tài nào mà người ta Engine article là cái trang mà người ta dùng để biết những cái bài nào mà bán chạy trên thị trường. Cái thứ nữa là bạn vào cái trang magazine. Magazine là một cái trang, e-magazine là một cái trang mà bạn có thể từ đó bạn có thể nhìn thấy được là cái bài báo nào đang được viết nhiều. Và cuối cùng bạn có thể vào dummy.com là cái trang web mà nó show cho bạn biết được là những cuốn sách nào mà đơn giản mà thị trường đang rất là cần. Thì đấy là những cái trang web mà bạn có thể tạo ra những sản phẩm số mà thị trường đang cần. Thì có lẽ là bạn sẽ xem lại cái webinar này, chúng tôi sẽ dịch và để cho bạn xem được nó được dễ hơn. Okay, for.
All right, I just posted a new question in there as well.
I want to sell agriculture product. Can I use this?
Yeah, so what kind of product did they want to sell?
The agriculture products.
Oh, agriculture products?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, agriculture. Yes, yeah, you definitely can. I mean, if the gardening, they in America they have the gardening niche, which is very popular, and you know, a lot of people actually do very well with that market. So yes, they could.
Bạn cũng có thể bán được cái sản phẩm nông nghiệp ở trên trang web. Tuy nhiên thì cái sản phẩm này nó sẽ khó hơn và nó sẽ mất thời gian hơn, bởi vì chúng ta sẽ cái sản phẩm mà chúng ta đang nói ở đây là những sản phẩm số có thể download được thì nó mới nhanh chóng tạo ra và bán được. Còn nếu mà bạn bán sản phẩm nông nghiệp thì chúng ta sẽ cần mất nhiều thời gian hơn và cần làm marketing, nhưng mà cái cách làm marketing thì nó vẫn như vậy thôi, nhưng mà chúng ta sẽ phải tìm kiếm một cái nguồn kênh khác chứ không phải là ClickBank. Ok, cảm ơn Paul. Thank you, Paul.
All right, no problem. One more question I just posted in there.
I have a tool to create backlink. Do I need it to learn this program?
Yes. So he has a tool to create backlinks, and does he want to sell that, or does he want it? Like, is it his tool that he owns, or does he just have it?
You want to know that do we need the backlink in our training?
Yeah. Backlinking, it still works. It's still, you know, because you can use it to get backlinks to your content. So like if I post a video and I can drive backlinks to that video has a better chance of ranking. It's not like it used to be though, where you used to be able to just send backlinks to your actual website. So you can still use backlinking tools for getting your videos to rank higher, for getting your articles that are posted on other article sites, for getting those to rank higher as well.
Ok, và nếu mà em có cái chương trình tạo backlink thì nó cũng rất là tốt cho cái việc mà chúng ta kinh doanh như này. Tuy nhiên thì backlink không ảnh hưởng lắm đến cái search engine nữa, nhưng mà nhờ có backlink thì chúng ta có thể gửi tới video, từ backlink từ video rồi tay gửi tới cái trang web bán hàng của chúng ta, hoặc là bạn cũng có thể sử dụng backlink một chất lượng cao mà lái được người dùng thật về, thì chúng ta có thể sử dụng backlink để lái thẳng về cái trang landing page của chúng ta cũng được. Thì backlink cũng là cần thiết. The next question is that do we have translator? Thì xin trả lời các bạn luôn. I am answer this question alright.
Okay.
Chúng tôi sẽ có người phiên dịch cho các bạn, và các bạn cần phải mang theo tai nghe tiếng Anh, xin lỗi, mang theo tai nghe bằng FM, và nhờ vậy mà chúng ta có thể nghe được các bạn dịch trực tiếp qua FM. Chúng tôi sẽ dùng thiết bị FM để phát sóng, như vậy thì sẽ là có dịch đuổi bằng cabin, thì các bạn sẽ mang tai nghe phát sóng FM. Các cái điện thoại cũ của Nokia này nghe rất tốt, những điện thoại mới như Samsung và iPhone thì sẽ không nghe được, nhưng mà điện thoại Nokia cũ có chương trình phát sóng FM thì nghe sẽ tốt. Ok.
Okay, I just put a new question in.
The new question is that the 3-day training can help us to make the money on ClickBank.
Yes, most definitely. That's going to be what we'll be talking a lot about. The entire process, my funnels, how to create your products, how to list them, how to get traffic to your products, all my traffic strategies, including affiliate marketing strategies.
Trong cái chương trình 3 ngày này của tôi thì tôi sẽ dạy các bạn rất nhiều về kinh doanh trên Internet, bao gồm việc tìm kiếm thị trường, tạo ra sản phẩm, xây dựng hệ thống phễu bán hàng, và làm thế nào để tìm kiếm được các cái nhà affiliate, các nhà đại lý của chúng ta. Và ClickBank chỉ là một trong những cái công cụ chúng ta sử dụng trong chương trình thôi. Nhưng mà hầu hết thời gian sẽ nói về ClickBank này. This question is not a question, it's a thank you.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Thank you to okay.
Good, you're welcome. All right.
Cảm ơn các bạn.
There we go, one more.
In our market Vietnam, the affiliate and digital product is not good. It's not it's not developing. So what should we do?
Okay, were they saying athletes, it's not very big? Is that what they said?
The affiliate and digital download products is not developing now, and how should we do?
Okay, so how should they create products? And you said for athletes again? Sorry, I didn't quite understand it.
Because the market in our country is not developing. We don't have the digital products market, and we also do not have the affiliate in our country. So what should we do in our country?
Oh, okay, in your country. Yeah, so there are ways that you can make money. That the great thing is with the internet business is you can run it you can sell to anybody. And so we know people, I have many clients that are in different countries all over the world that are selling to people in the United States. They're selling to people, and so they're creating training. It may not fit where they're actually located, but it sells to people in other countries, and so I have many students of mine that are actually located. In fact, most of my students are all over the world, and they're selling to people in other parts of the whole entire earth.
Ok, tôi xin trả lời các bạn là thực ra chúng ta đang sống ở trong cái thế giới của Internet. Trên cái may mắn của chúng ta là chúng ta ngồi ở bất kỳ đâu thì cũng thể bán hàng ở bất kỳ đâu, và chúng ta cũng đang ngồi ở Việt Nam, nhưng mà chúng ta hoàn toàn bán ở Mỹ. Rất nhiều học trò của tôi thì họ ngồi ở bất kỳ một quốc gia nào đó, nhưng mà họ cũng bán hàng sang Mỹ. Đây là một cái lợi thế của Internet, và cũng rất là may mắn là chúng ta có thể sử dụng cái lợi thế này để mà kiếm tiền ở trên toàn cầu. Chúng ta ngồi ở một nơi nhưng mà lại kinh doanh ở trên toàn cầu, thì đây là cái lợi thế của Internet. Ok, Paul.
Great. There's one other question as well that I just put. Yeah.
I will answer this question.
Oh, you answered it. Okay, great. Okay. One more question, it looks like, or a couple more.
Okay.
All right, there it is.
I will answer it, but back. You can undo. I see the question and I will answer it.
Oh, okay. You already answered that one. Okay. All right.
Back.
Okay. Can you? And you can see them. Okay. Okay. Here's one more. Okay.
Cái câu hỏi lúc nãy cùng. This question. No. I want to back.
Oh, back. You want to go back another question? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So back two questions. Okay. Let me pull that up. Sorry about that.
Undo.
Undo. Yeah, that's right. Undo. There, that one.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
This question. Câu hỏi của bạn là ngoài việc bán sản phẩm trên mạng thì chúng ta còn phải bán hàng ra nước ngoài, như hải quan, các thủ tục xuất hàng thì như thế nào? Chúng ta cần chú ý là đây không phải là hình thức dropshipping, tức là chúng ta không bán hàng vật lý mà chúng ta bán các cái sản phẩm thông tin. Như là bạn vào buồn có trên nắm rõ được cái sản phẩm thông tin của chúng ta là sách, là ebook, là video, là audio, cho nên là chúng ta cũng không có cái thủ tục hải quan nào cả, mà chỉ là các cái đường link download thôi, cho nên là sẽ không phải làm cái thủ tục hải quan. Thứ hai nữa là chúng ta cũng sẽ là cái người làm, có thể chúng ta sẽ là một số người sẽ làm affiliate, chúng ta không bán sản phẩm của ta mà chúng ta làm marketing cho sản phẩm của người khác, cho nên là ở đây là sẽ không có cái việc vận chuyển hàng hóa ở trong nước cả. Tuy nhiên thì nếu bạn muốn bán hàng hóa trong nước ngoài thì dropshipping sẽ là một cái chương trình khác, thì tôi sẽ nói về cái đề tài này. Okay, Paul, next question. The question is that with ClickBank, do you train us and website?
Oh, yeah. Can you say that one more time about the website?
Yes. Except ClickBank, any website we train us to do the marketing?
Oh, okay. So at ClickBank, yeah, I didn't quite fully understand that question again. So they were wondering, does ClickBank do the marketing for them? Is that what they were asking?
In the training, how many websites we take them to do the marketing? It's not only the ClickBank.
Oh, okay. So so how many websites? So other websites. So I'm thinking here real quick on the answer. Yeah. So are they wanting to know websites that are like ClickBank? Because like Udemy, JV, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Udemy, udemy.com, so udemy.com, jvzoo.com, and there's also some other ones called Plimus, digital products that you can sell through. So there's more than just ClickBank.
Trả lời bạn là có rất là nhiều website mà chúng ta sẽ có thể bán hàng trên mạng giống như là ClickBank, nhưng mà ClickBank là một cái trang web lớn và nó có nhiều cái affiliate đã kinh doanh chuẩn ở trên đó rồi, cho nên bạn có thể khi bạn có sản phẩm mới bạn đưa lên thì ClickBank rất là dễ cho bạn. Cái thứ hai là bạn cũng có thể dùng JVZoo, như đấy là tôi đã nói, thì JVZoo là đấy bạn có thể tìm thấy những cái đặc biệt của nó là bạn có thể tìm thấy những cái sản phẩm mà đang bán chạy thì bạn có thể dễ dàng bán. Cái thứ ba là bạn có thể sử dụng, chúng tôi sẽ dạy các bạn về Udemy để bạn có thể bán các khóa học online mà chủ yếu là bằng video, và ngoài ra một số website khác nữa. Okay, next.
All right, great. So there's a couple questions I can answer here. They said, can we have the presentation of this webinar? And I think we can make that possible. So the PowerPoint, I can send that to you Long if you'd like, and we can send the PowerPoint to them as well to complement the video if that helps.
Yes, tôi sẽ gửi cái đoạn video và cả cái PDF này cho Long để mà có thể gửi tới các bạn được.
And then another question came in. They said, we have a very good coffee product in Vietnam. Is that easy to sell in ClickBank? Unfortunately, for the coffee product, ClickBank is just now starting to sell physical products, but you can sell this. I'm gonna talk about ways to get more website traffic and distribution for all your content in the 3-day workshop, so I can help you sell your coffee product. So if you have any kind of a business, one of my clients, some of my top customers were in the coffee space that I was doing SEO work for and marketing work for them. So I'm very familiar with the coffee market actually.
Về cái trang web mà bạn bán sản phẩm cà phê thì hiện nay là ClickBank đang chỉ bán các sản phẩm số thôi. Còn các sản phẩm vật lý thì ClickBank mới đang thử nghiệm ở một số cái thị trường nhỏ. Nhưng mà riêng với cà phê thì trong chương trình 3 ngày thì tôi sẽ chia sẻ với bạn rất là nhiều về cái cách mà chúng ta bán cái sản phẩm cà phê này, về bằng cách lái traffic là như nào. Thì vì tôi vừa tư vấn cho một người làm cái cà phê giống như bạn, cho nên trong tại chương trình thì tôi sẽ chia sẻ cho bạn về cái tại chương trình 3 ngày tôi sẽ chia sẻ về cách bán cà phê. Ok.
All right. Somebody else, how much for the 3-day event? And for that, all the details will be at paul.long.vn to get all the details on the event, the dates, the locations, and also the pricing.
Ok, nếu bạn quan tâm đến cái chương trình huấn luyện này của Paul tại Việt Nam thì có thể vào trong web là paul.long.vn, đang hiển thị trên màn hình, các bạn có thể vào trong web đó để tìm hiểu thêm.
Okay, there's another question.
3-day program. It's a detailed training or just only a seminar?
Yeah, so it's no, it's going to be a seminar, detailed training, and it's going to be a seminar, seminar type, event. But yeah, it's going to be 3 days of detailed training, my best knowledge and training on how to be successful online.
3 ngày đây là một cái chương trình huấn luyện mà với kinh nghiệm huấn luyện của tôi thì bạn có thể làm việc được và để bạn có thể trở nên thành công được. Thì đây là với cái kinh nghiệm của tôi huấn luyện ở rất là nhiều nơi thì 3 ngày là để cho bạn có thể làm được việc, có thể kiếm được tiền.
Somebody just asked, in the three-day course, am I going to be teaching Amazon publishing, so like publishing their digital products on Amazon and ClickBank? And I will be covering that. And that's actually a really good way to expand your market, is to sell on both ClickBank and Amazon. It's a very smart way to sell info products.
Tôi cũng sẽ chỉ cho bạn cách mà bán cái sản phẩm ở ClickBank rồi thì cũng có thể mang sản phẩm sang Amazon để bán, và ngược lại bán từ Amazon cũng có thể mang sang ClickBank để bán. Để bằng cách này thì chúng ta có thể mở rộng cái doanh thu chúng ta lên trên cùng một sản phẩm.
Excellent. And then there's another question.
Question is that do you teach us how to make a landing page in English?
Yes, I teach that. Yeah, I teach that in English, how to make the landing page. But during the live event, there is going to be translators, I believe, right? So it should be, they'll be able to understand how to create a landing page properly.
Trong cái chương trình 3 ngày này tôi sẽ chỉ cho bạn được hiểu cách mà nguyên lý mà tạo ra cái trang web như thế nào. Nhưng mà để mà làm bằng tiếng Anh thì bạn phải biết tiếng Anh thì bạn có thể làm được. Hoặc là không thì có sẵn một số cái sản phẩm trong cái sản phẩm mà PIL thì đã có sẵn landing page bằng tiếng Anh rồi, thì bạn có thể dựng lên bằng tiếng Anh rất là dễ. Okay. Do you teach us how to sell products on eBay and Amazon?
Yes. Yep. I will cover that in the seminar.
Tôi sẽ hướng dẫn bạn cái phần này ở trong cái chương trình luôn.
Okay. And I have there's a few more questions. There we go.
The question is related to the physical product, and I can buy function food in US with cheap price. How can I sell this product to the US? But I'm in Vietnam.
Okay, so he can buy the products for low price in Vietnam, is that right?
No, he can buy the product in US with cheap price and sell. He want to sell back the product to the US.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but now he in Vietnam.
Okay, so anytime, the best answer I can give on this is anytime you can buy low and sell back for higher, it's a good chance, you can make money in there. You can make profit in there. It just depends on what the market will take though, so you have to do research on Amazon or eBay or on other websites to see what these particular products are selling for. But anytime you can buy low and sell high, you're going to be good. You're going to be in the profit.
Về cái sản phẩm và cách bán này thì bạn có thể tham khảo cách bán ở trên Amazon và eBay. Cứ bất kỳ khi nào mà bạn mua thấp bán cao được thì bạn có lợi nhuận thì cứ làm. Nhưng mà có thể tham khảo trên eBay và Amazon để hiểu cái cách làm họ bán. chi tiết thì trong chương trình 3 ngày thì Paul sẽ chỉ được các bạn.
All right, and Hungman said, thank you, Paul Counts. Thank you, Tan Long. You're very welcome. Very welcome. All right, another question for you.
The question is that with the product we sell with the affiliate, do we have return products?
Yeah. So with products you sell as an affiliate, do people do refunds? And yeah, they do do refunds. The good thing about using a company like ClickBank or JVZoo is that you don't have to worry about those, though they take care of those automatically. I usually, tell people it'll probably be an average of about 5% of your sales might get refunded. The one thing, fitness space and products like that, they don't get very high a refund rate as other niche markets do.
Cái việc mà refund, việc trả lại tiền hàng hóa thì là việc đương nhiên phải có ở trên thị trường này, nhưng mà cái may mắn là nếu bạn mà dùng JVZoo hay là ClickBank thì cái công ty JVZoo, ClickBank sẽ xử lý giúp cho bạn cái vấn đề này và bạn không phải lo lắng nữa. Cái tỷ lệ mà thông thường có thể chấp nhận được ở trên thị trường hiện nay là trên thế giới là tỷ lệ trả lại hàng là 5%.
And the reason I pulled this page up, somebody said, can I please show an example of a good landing page? So this is a very simple landing page, but it is my best converting landing page. It converts at almost 60%. It's higher than the average, way higher than the industry average, and it's not fancy, but it works very well.
Có một câu hỏi tôi là cho tôi xem một cái ví dụ về landing page như thế nào. Thì đây là một trong những cái landing page của tôi mà tỷ lệ chuyển đổi đạt tới 60%, trông nó vô cùng đơn giản nhưng nó lại hiệu quả. Và cái tỷ lệ 60% là chúng tôi đã thử rất là nhiều phương án, nhưng mà đây là một cái phương án có tỷ lệ chuyển đổi cao nhất. Thì bạn nào vừa hỏi tôi về landing page thì đây chính là một trong những landing page đạt hiệu quả cao.
Actually, this is the landing page that I'm going to give them the template to this for those as a bonus for those that sign up for the 3-day workshop.
Đây cũng là cái sản phẩm mà đây chính là cái sản phẩm mà tôi sẵn sàng tặng các bạn khi mà bạn đăng ký vào cái chương trình 3 ngày của tôi tại Việt Nam, thì tôi sẽ tặng các bạn cái sản phẩm này trước khi mà chúng ta tham dự chương trình.
Somebody said, can I post the link to the registration page? So that link again, it's www.paul.long.vn to register for the event.
Bạn có thể vào trong web là paul.long.vn chương trình, vì có ai đó vừa hỏi tôi.
Okay, and new question.
Teacher Paul, can you show us how to do the marketing? What is the media and a tool that make many people come to our website?
Yeah, so what are the methods? So I'll tell you one of my favorite ones now, but due to time, I can't share them all, but we will cover them in detail in the 3-day event.
Trong cái chương trình chi tiết 3 ngày thì tôi sẽ chỉ cho bạn cách mà chúng tôi đang làm cụ thể. Trong chương trình này thì hôm nay thì nó hơi ngắn thời gian nên chưa thể chỉ cho bạn được.
One of my favorite methods to get traffic to this day is affiliate marketing. Affiliates is like having a group of people telling people about your content, and it's the quickest way to get your material out there is through joint venture partners and affiliates, which ClickBank helps you do.
Nhưng mà một trong những công cụ mà mang nhiều khách hàng đến với tôi nhất, mà tôi mang đến với tôi là phấn khích nhất, đó chính là sử dụng cái đội ngũ affiliate. Cái đội ngũ affiliate này họ đã có tập khách hàng của họ rồi, cho nên mà thông qua ClickBank hay JVZoo thì cái đội nhóm này sẽ bán sản phẩm của bạn nhanh hơn bất kỳ cái công cụ nào trên thế giới. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Long. Thank you, Paul.
Okay, great. And that's all the questions that we have in here. So very,
okay, đấy là tất
very
cả những câu mà chúng ta có trong ngày hôm nay. Okay.
All right. I really appreciate their time and their attention. This has been a very great webinar. and I look forward to seeing them in Vietnam at the 3-day event in either Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City for Money Counts Live Vietnam.
Ok, tất cả những câu hỏi mà các bạn đã vừa hỏi tôi và trong hơn 2 tiếng qua thì cảm ơn các bạn đã tham dự chương trình và đã đặt rất nhiều câu hỏi về cái cách mà chúng ta kiếm tiền trên mạng. Và tôi rất là vui mừng để gặp lại các bạn trong khi 3 ngày tới tại Việt Nam. Hẹn gặp lại các bạn trong những chương trình tiếp theo của chúng ta. Và bạn có thể đăng ký tại website pol.long.vn trong ngày hôm nay. Hẹn gặp lại các bạn.
Okay, thank you
And we
so
want to
much.
say goodbye to everybody now.
Okay, goodbye
Vâng,
everybody.
xin chào
Thank
các
you.
bạn. Vâng, xin chào các bạn và hẹn gặp lại. Bye Paul.
Bye Long. Thank you.
Xin chào mọi người, xin chào Paul.